It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
What is up, my beautiful beauties? Welcome back to my channel. I am Michaella Shanti. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and also comment down below on your favorite thing about this video. So beauties, I did complete this makeup look with the 35M Boss Mood palette. This is the only palette that I did get into today. So as you beauties can see, this is the 35M Boss Mood palette over here. So it has 35 beautiful shades. We have some glitter shades, we have some matte shades, we have a lot some browns, reds, we have some nice sultry vibes over here, we have some nice beautiful shimmers, bronzy tones, we have green tones in here, so you guys have a whole array of different colors. So beauties, I am in love with my Colourpop Brow Boss in dark brown. You guys, this is usually what I'm always going into to my do my eyebrows. So I love how it has, you know, two sides. It has a spoolie side, it has your side where you're putting on your product. You guys, I love pencils as well. You guys, this is not, you know, an actual, like, it's more of, you know, a softer pencil, you can blend it out, but I love going into pencils, you guys, for my brows. I just feel like I can get super precise, you guys, and this is a super affordable product, you guys, so I would highly recommend you guys to try this product out. I believe it's only $9, and they have different shades for you to go into. You know, they have, you know, your auburn, your lighter browns, darker browns that you guys can get into, but this is always what I usually use for my brows. So beauties, you guys always know that we gotta, you know, prep and set, okay, before we get into these beautiful pigments. So what I am going into, you guys, I'm going into my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camouflage Concealer. I use the shade Fair Warm, so we're gonna be patting this on our eye and patting it out and getting a nice smooth base so we can get into our pigments. Alright beauties, so that's looking like a smooth set over there. So I did just pat on my concealer so we can have a nice clean base to get into. So now we're about to hop into our 35M Boss Mood Girl. Okay beauties, I just had to go into the palette and see which one. You guys, I do sometimes throw these out or I do keep them, but I really want to know, like, for my first ever Morphe palette that I got, you guys, I accidentally threw the, well, I didn't accidentally, you guys, I threw it away, so I didn't have like the names in the palette. So I wanted to, you know what I'm really getting into and what shade it's called. So the first shade that we are getting into, girl, we getting a little dirty, we getting down and dirty. So we're getting into this nice matte brown shade over here. Oh I cannot be doing that because this palette about to break and there's not about to be a video. So this is the shade Talk Dirty over here. So beauties, it's a nice beautiful deep brown matte shade. So we're just going to be blending that right into our crease, and we're going to really want to emphasize our crease and get that nice deep in-depth cut crease, okay? And beauties, I was really trying to think about a color combo to go in for you guys. So I was like, I really wanted to do like a halo eye. I definitely knew I wanted to do a halo eye, you guys. I just didn't know what pigments I wanted to use and like what type of, you know, glitters I was going for, what type of colors I was going to go into. So I love this color combo, you guys. It's definitely very sultry. I kind of get a smoky vibe off of it, you guys. And the colors that I did use, you guys, at first I thought I was like, I don't know, you guys, I'm going to take a risk and see if all three of these colors blend out, girl. But girl, these colors blended to the gods, girl. Like, this color combo, you guys are gonna fall in love with. If you guys do this for clients and you guys are watching me, you guys are gonna love this for your clients. Any type of makeup look that you guys are doing, this is definitely giving you a very glamorous vibe. Alright beauties, so that's about how it's looking like after we did blend that color out in Talk Dirty. So the next pigment that we're getting into, girl. So beauties, we're going to be taking the shade over here, FOTD, and we're going to be blending that out right above where we put Talk Dirty and get a nice smooth gradient effect. And also beauties, I would recommend each time you guys do go into a different color, also go into a different brush, you guys, because you don't want like your pigments rubbing off from what you did use. So you guys want to always use a different brush for each type of different color you do go into, because then if you're using the same brush, you guys, and I've learned this from experience, you guys, like you're gonna have these colors blend in together and then they're gonna make a different color. So it's good just to focus all your pigment, just one pigment, into one brush, and it's just gonna come out smooth, and you're not gonna have, you know, chalky, you guys just aren't gonna have a mess. It's just gonna be going smooth for you guys. Like you're not gonna be like, oh my god, why did my pigment come out like that? Like that's not the color it's supposed to be, girl, because you didn't use this, you use the same brush, girl. You need to go into a different brush. So I would highly recommend that for you guys. Just use a different brush so you guys can have your pigments popping. I love their, oh, my boob just dipped into eyeshadow, you guys. Girl, what is wrong with me? Yeah, you guys, but I do love Morphe, you guys. Like ever since I've tried Morphe, ever since I got you, I think the first palette that I ever initially bought from Morphe was the 350, was it the 352? I think it was the 352, you guys. 352 Second Nature palette. I think that was the first ever initial time I did purchase Morphe, a Morphe palette, and I was so excited to get into it, you guys. Like this was kind of initially when I first started my channel, and I was excited. I also have a video, guys, that I did create a nice, beautiful, glamorous look for that like about a year ago, you guys, and I just love Morphe, you guys. Like their pigments, everything, you know, like everything about Morphe, you guys. I just love their products, you guys. They are amazing. I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. Alright beauty, so I am going to be taking this nice beautiful orange matte shade, and we're going to be blending that right where we put FOTD, and we're going to be getting a nice smooth gradient effect. And beauties, I've really been, you know, focusing on getting you guys out content. Like I said, you guys, I try to focus on getting you guys at least out a video, you know, once a week, or at least, you know, push myself to, you'd be like, hey girl, you got to do this video, you guys. Like I tell you guys, and I tell myself, you guys, I am not giving up on this, you guys. I'm gonna keep going and going and going and creating these makeup looks, you guys. And hopefully, you guys, one day this will pay off, you guys, and you know, my dreams do come true. So yeah beauty, so I just like editing my videos, you guys, because I like to know what is going into my videos, what, you know, how I want a certain look to look, you guys. Like to be honest, you guys, if you guys, you know, if I do reach it to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, I really am for real, and I emphasize this, I'm going to take a editing class, because I've already progressed on me editing my tutorials. I can already see my progress from when I used to edit to how I edit now. So once I get to 1,000 subscribers and I see you guys are loving my videos and, you know, really watching my videos and staying in tuned, I am definitely gonna take a class, you guys, on how I can get the best editing out of these videos and just create some amazing stuff for you guys. And I just can't wait, you guys. Like I can't wait. I just really want to, you know, just create makeup looks, you guys, because I love doing what I do. I love doing this, you guys, on my side time. Like there's some people, you guys, like I get it, I understand, they're like, oh, I don't know what I would do, you know, if I was stuck at home in this quarantine and everything. And I'm just like, me, I can't relate, because there is so many things that I could get done, you guys. Like there's so many, I could get into so much more Instagram, you know, tutorials, little mini tutorials. I could get into so many more tutorials for you guys. But like I say, you guys, I'm working full time and also doing YouTube as well, so it's kind of hard adjusting to my schedule, you guys. And I do really want to go back to school, you guys, and, you know, focus on also getting an education as well. I do want to go to college, so I really want to be a veterinarian. Just a little, you know, in-depth, get to know me, you know, a little vibe over here. So you guys, I really do want to be like, at first you guys, ever since I was probably like 5-6 years old, I've wanted to be a veterinarian. I've always loved animals. I love animals, you guys, like a lot. Like give to animals, you guys, because there's been always a soft spot in my heart for animals who've been mistreated, who've been neglected. Like there's always a soft spot for me. And even if you guys later on, I really do want to like volunteer at shelters or volunteer somewhere just to know that I'm helping out in that. So also you guys, I also want to be a social worker as well. I've gotten some feedback because of, you know, experiences that I've went through, that I would be able to, you know, connect with people who have been through a situation or a hard time, you guys, because I've had some hard times when I was growing up, and I've dealt with a lot of traumatic situations, a lot of stuff, you guys. So I really think me being a social worker, I would be able to connect with kids. And I know there's hard parts of social work, like I have to inspect places, you know, I have to go see what's going on with the families, put them in foster homes. And you guys, like, I had a rough childhood growing up, you guys, so it wasn't easy for me. But I know definitely that I would want to make an impact and a difference if I was doing that, you guys. And they make pretty decent money. And just being a social worker, I just had a lot of people tell me like I would really suit that. And you know, I don't know, you guys, I'm still like stuck between being a veterinarian and being a social worker. I just need to go back to school, you guys. If you guys don't know, I am 22. I am turning 23 in January. I have, you know, times to make decisions, but I want to get everything done now, because you guys, when I get older, I just want to be set and ready. Like I don't want to be like, no offense, you guys, I don't want to be like my family and be in the situation that they're in now. Like I want to be the one who's like made it, you guys. I want to be the one who said I did that, and you know, I provided for my kids. I got the come up, you guys. Like, but you know, you guys, I made the best out of it. Like from the day that I've turned 18, you guys, like I was literally a free butterfly, you guys. I've learned to grow and love myself. I've learned so much. Basically, I didn't have, you know, option or choice on what I went through in my life, and I didn't have any choice because I was a kid. I didn't have, you know, a say-so in how people would do their lives, how people ran their lives, what they would spend money on, what they wouldn't. So in situations, I was, you know, put on the backboard, you guys. Like since I've been an adult, I don't have to be put on the backboard, you guys. I'm doing me, and I'm just loving life, you guys. And I'm being able, like my boyfriend, you guys, ever since I met him, I was 17 years old when I met him. He was my first love and my baby daddy. So, and getting to know his family and how loving his family is, you guys, because I don't come from a big family. I literally only have 2 people in my family, you guys. Like my family is so small. And ever since, you know, you guys, I had a son. I had my son when I was 20 years old. I was turning 21. Ever since I've had my son, you guys, like it's not about me anymore. It's not just about me. It's about him too. Like I have to worry about somebody every single day, like in the back of my mind, like, oh, where is he, or what is he doing, and like, and I don't get that, you guys, like how parents are able to, you know, not care about their kids, or they don't care where they're at, or they don't care what they're doing, or they, you know what I mean, like they just don't care. They just leave them to do whatever they want. And even as a young age, you know, they don't care. They get into drugs, they get into this. Like I just couldn't do it, you guys. Like I could never see myself leaving my son alone. I wouldn't want, let's just say, you guys, I wouldn't want to put my kid through situations that I was put through as a kid. So I want to provide him the best life that I can, and just have him have a good life, have a better life, have a super fantastic better life than I did, and just give him the world, you guys, because he's my everything. And okay, so let me get into blending these pigments, girl, because I'm rambling on too much, talking too much. Fired up, girl. There we go. We fired up today. So we're taking Talk Dirty, FOTD, and Fired Up, and we are gonna blend it out to our desired consistency, girl. Okay, you guys, I might just label this a get to know me kind of low key. I work, you guys, I'm a teller, so I work and I do, you know, cash checks, do money orders, do all that. So that's what I'm basically doing right now at the moment in my life. It's crazy to think where I'd be 10 years from now. I hope successful and, you know, thriving on here, you guys. But I really want to go back to school, like I was saying. I'm a Capricorn, you guys. If you guys are into zodiac signs, you guys know we are, like they say, we're very serious, you guys. We are serious, but we can have fun too. Like, I feel like they always like, oh, they're so serious and they're so this and that and you got to do this. And there's some Capricorns, you guys, that I've met that are the life of the party. Like, you guys, we can be the life of the party too. We're not only just about, you know, we're, you know, straight. Like, everybody thinks when they hear Capricorn that we're so practical and we're like, oh no, I won't do that, oh, I'm too, you know, like, we're not like that, you guys. We can have fun too, you guys. We be the light of the party. We be vibing out. We can be, you know, shining up the night, girls. We are definitely an earth sign, you guys, along with Virgo and Taurus. So we're very down to earth people. We definitely are very loyal people. We love to just be there for people. We don't have big groups of, we don't like just socialize, you guys, with a lot of people. We keep our circle close, you guys. We keep our circle very close. That's what I'd say about us. And we don't let a lot of people in. We get to know them and we see who is really down for us at the end of the day compared to who isn't. Like, we're super cool, you guys. I am all into zodiac signs, you guys. Some people are like, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. You know, I don't care. I'm into it. I like it. So, you know, it's not about other people. It's about what you like. So, you guys, so this is what it says about us, you guys. So, the stable, serious, and confident Capricorn is a natural goal setter who accomplishes a lot when working under definite guidelines. Capricorns, above all, love structure and order. They can be quite stubborn as well as determined and ambitious. They can be very pessimistic, melancholic, and even unhappy, so they should on a regular basis make a point of using positive affirmations and other empowering techniques to maintain a happy disposition. Capricorns are known for having very traditional values. This comes through best in the way they deal with family. Capricorns can be hard-headed when it comes to romance. People of this sign often do not know when to leave well enough alone and will go great lengths to try to mold or influence their significant others to be what they believe they should be rather than accepting them as they are. That I wouldn't say is true. Like me, I'm not like that. Like, you know, you guys have fights with your significant other, but I don't try to like mold my significant other into being somebody else. Like, you are who you are at the end of the day. You can never change anybody, you guys. At the end of the day, you can't change nobody. If they're partying, if they're doing all this crazy stuff, you guys, you cannot change them. They are just gonna be them. They will only change for a certain person, and if that person isn't you, girl, then move on to the next one, girl, because he ain't for you, sis. Okay, so it says Capricorns love to learn all aspects of whatever business they're in, whether they work for someone else or they're on their own. They frequently start at the bottom of the ladder and work their way up so they can learn every nuance of their profession. Capricorns are very resourceful, detail, and deadline oriented, and they tend to manage their finances very well. These traits lead them to be quite successful both financially in terms of their professional reputations. So you guys, starting from the bottom up, girl, this is me. That's true. Like, I be starting from the bottom up, you guys. But that's just a little of my little zodiac sign, you guys. Comment down below what your guys' zodiac sign is, you guys. You guys, I will also let you know, guys, I've always been fans of Sagittariuses, you guys. Like, my best friends have always been Sagittarius, you guys. I love Sagittarius women. They are amazing. I love them, girls. If you guys are a Sagittarius, drop a heart down below, girl. I love you. You guys are amazing. You guys, I've always loved Sagittarius women. Like, we always just connect. I mean, like, each sign, you guys, like, if you guys are really into zodiac signs like me, you guys will know who you connect with and who you don't. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, that person is like this and that person, like, you guys. And even like, I believe you guys have your zodiac sign. You guys have who exactly you are at the end of the day, and who, you know, you are like as a person. Like, everybody's different, you guys, not even only based off your zodiac sign, but off of how you grew up, how your personality is, how you were raised. Alright beauty, so now you guys can see that that's what it's looking like over here after I did that moon effect that I was talking about, you guys. So we just really want to focus that cutting our crease into a circular effect, and then we're going to go into these pigments. So we're going to take our Talk Dirty, we're going to take our FOTD, and also our Fired Up, and we're just going to blend those on the outer edges in the same way that we did the gradient effect, so we can get that nice gradient effect as you guys see on this right side of the eye over here. Alright beauties, so that's what it's looking like over here after we did cut our crease, and then we blended in those same shades that we used on our crease. We used the shade Talk Dirty, FOTD, and Fired Up. You guys, I had to think about it. You know, I took a little snack break, girl. Hopefully I'm nothing in my teeth. Alright beauty, so we're also getting into this shade over here. It is called Light of the Party. It's kind of very like a shimmery kind of white pigment, so we're gonna put that right where we did have the white on our cut crease. So we're just gonna really emphasize our halo eye over here. Alright beauty, so that's what it's looking like over here after we did pop on that shimmer shade in Light of the Party. So beauties, it really just emphasizes your cut crease. It really makes it pop, showing your halo eye. So now what we're going to do to make this halo eye pop just a little bit more, girls, so we're going to pop on some glitter, just some white glitter on top of where we did put this shimmer, and we're just going to make this really pop. Alright beauties, so now that we're done popping on our lashes, I'm about to pop on my primer over here. So for primer, I'm going into I'm going into the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Alright beauties, so now that my skin is prepped and primed up, we're about to get into our foundation. Alright beauties, so for our foundation, you guys, it's looking a little dirty because I used it earlier, but so we're going into the Bhcosmetics BH Liquid Foundation and Naturally Flawless. I am in the shade Warm Honey, so that's what I'm going to be using today. And beauties, like I say in my previous videos, this foundation is not as full coverage as the Juviasplace I Am Magic foundation. So you can use this foundation if you're looking to have a natural day. So it is a little shinier, you guys, so I do like to mattify it a little bit more. So I'm just going to go into that Ulta finishing powder, and we're just going to pop that on and then blend it out so we can get, oh my god, you guys, I'm over here flipping my beauty blender on the floor. Alright beauty, so that's what it's looking like over here after we did use the Bhcosmetics Naturally Flawless Foundation, and then I just did pop on a little bit of the Juviasplace. So now I'm going to go into my Ulta finishing powder so we can just mattify this a little bit more.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright beauty, so that's what we're looking like with the Juviasplace and the Bhcosmetics Liquid Foundation and Naturally Flawless. So I did pair these two together to get a little bit more of a full coverage because I didn't like how sheer the Bhcosmetics was, so I did just pop on a little bit of the Juviasplace to get a little bit more full coverage. And then also I did use the Ulta finishing powder in my shade Medium. So next beauties, we're going to get into our concealer. So now that we're all foundationed up, we got our full coverage over here. So I'm going to get into my favorite concealer, the Master Conceal by Facestudio, and then I'm just going to take that on my concealed parts. Alright beauty, so that's what it's looking like over there after I did use the Bhcosmetics Brilliance bronzer and Bronze Babe, and then we did set under our eyes and all of our highlighter parts. So now I'm about to dust that off, and then we're about to get into our highlight beauties, okay? Alright beauties, and I'm also taking my highlights, so I'm going into the Highlight Reloaded Dare to Divulge by Makeup Revolution, and then I'm also going to be using the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder. So I do like to pair these two together to get a nice blinding glow. These are also affordable products as well if you guys want to snag it from Walgreens or CVS. And like I said, you guys have, if you guys watch my previous videos, you guys always see me rocking these two together because these are really affordable products, and they get the job done well. So I love just using these two highlights. They are definitely amazing. Alright beauty, so you guys can see this is a definitely blinding glow you guys can get with these two highlights over here. Like I said, I love using the Wet n Wild as the topper, and then also using the Makeup Revolution right under that. And then like I said, you guys, the main tip, I would say getting this kind of glow, you guys, squeeze some of that setting spray onto your brush when you do put on your highlight, and it's just gonna emphasize it and make it pop even more. Alright beauty, so now that we're done with our face and everything like that, we're gonna go into our cherry toppers over here. So we're gonna do the under of our eyes over here. So we're just gonna take those same shades that we used Talk Dirty, we used FOTD, and also Fired Up. So we're just gonna take that under our eyes, and we're gonna get that nice gradient effect so we can bring this look all together. Alright beauties, I'm also going to show you guys the difference. So this is when you're doing your little toppers, you know, like I said, you guys, if you emphasize your bottom as well as your top, it's just going to bring your look all together. So from this side, you guys, compared to this side over here, you guys definitely see a difference. It's just, it gives it that extra oomph to give a nice, beautiful vibe to your makeup look. Alright beauty, so now that I popped that on my inner corner, so I'm going into my Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. This is a kind of like more of a deep purple shade, and then I also did line it with the purple liner as well, so we can get into a little bit of purple vibes onto our lips. So let's just pop this on and see how it's looking like. Alright beauty, so I also did decide to pop on my Revlon lip gloss. This is in the shade Sugar Violet, so it's also a purple shade. So you guys see it gives a beautiful emphasis to this makeup look that we did today, beauties. So as you beauties know, in my previous videos, I've been going into the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid setting mist. So we're just about to set this up. Alright my beautiful beauties, this is the completed tutorial for you beauties today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also comment down below on your favorite thing about this video. Thank you so much beauties for staying in tune to my videos. If you guys stuck to the end, girl, you are amazing. Boo, you are awesome. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys on my next tutorial. You guys know I'm going to be coming out with something, okay? And I love you my beauties, and I will catch you guys on my next week's upload. Love you guys. Bye.